I guess I'll start. My role in the team is I'm the team captain and in-game leader. I do the strat calls.
What's your name?
Emily. Emily. Let's start over.
Just say, my name is Emily. Emily.
Go.
Okay. Hi. Oh.
My name is Samantha Kyler Luke. My role in the game is the entry fragger. And what else? LAN experience is my only international LAN, or first international LAN, and besides this, just little LANs.
My name is Amanda Rain Smith. My role on the team is entry fragger as well, and this is my first international LAN.
My name is Heather Sapphire Mum. My role on the team, just really a support player. My international experience, I've played at multiple CPLs in the past, various tournaments like Digital Life Newegg and LAN ETS, and I've also played in ESWC before in 2012 with UB United, and we finished first that year.
My name is Carolyn Linsky-Noquez. My role is Clutcher. I am cleanup crew. And this is my first international LAN. And other than that, I've just attend local LANs in my city.
My name's Emily. Emily64 Powell. I'm in-game leader, strat caller, and my role is Opper. There was definitely a lot of pressure because it's one of our first international LANs, and we didn't really know much about the people who were in our group, but I think that we played pretty well. Our first match was pretty rough, but after that we warmed up and got to know their play style, so I'm pretty happy with how we did after that.
I feel like not only did we start off with a lot of pressure, but there was a lot going on in our minds with are we going to do good? How are they going to play? Because this is our first time playing against a European team. And so we were a little bit intimidated, but we pulled on through when we got to, was it T-side? CT side. We pulled through on CT side, and after we spoke to them, they were a little bit intimidated by us. They thought we were going to win out. So knowing that we had that against them, now today we feel like we're going in very strong because they are intimidated to us. So, but overall the match, I feel like we just had trouble adapting to their play style. But now that we know how the teams play, we're definitely ready for today. Oh, I mean, I could talk about that one too. Yeah, same thing with that one. I just feel like when we played against Alternate, the halftime, what was half? It was 13-2. It was 13-2, and we were very, very confident. I think we got a little bit too confident, and maybe we kind of just, we thought we were just going to win the last 3 rounds, and it was going to be done, and we didn't really expect them to pull through as hard as they did. And I just feel the same thing. We struggled with adapting. We knew what they were going to do every round. We just had trouble. I think our comms were a little bit off because we were getting discouraged when they started catching up to us. But yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have to say about that, if you want to add.
So I feel like the Europeans, when we were coming here, I thought they were going to be a lot more aggressive, but the teams that we've been playing, they've been playing very passive. The teams we play in America, they're a little bit more cocky, to say, aggressive. Like UB United, they'll just randomly push something, but we haven't really been seeing that with the Europeans here, which is something different for us. We're not really used to that kind of really passive play style and giving us the site and just retaking it. So I feel like we kind of struggle with that on the cash map. So, but we know how they play now. We feel more confident, and I feel like today is going to be better.
So in the previous 2 matches, we had really, really strong CT sides, but our T sides were pretty pathetic. On Mirage, we actually only started off with 8 rounds on CT, so that was our worst CT half. So we were a little nervous going into second half because we really struggled offensively on the other 2 maps. What we noticed, and what Rain just mentioned, it took us a while to realize, like, we were expecting pushes, and we were just waiting to execute strats, and then we'd execute and hit, and then we'd be countered. So we finally adapted to that, and we realized that, hey, these teams are actually giving us the sight, and we can work picks off them, and we actually have decent aim. We were all relying on strats in the earlier 2 matches, and then we thought, why don't we play like we play at home? Worry about our individual skill. Just try to make those shots and try to work an area that you feel comfortable with. And we started doing that, and we started stringing together some rounds. And near the end, it was 14-13 lead for ASUS. And we were really low on money then. They had just won. It was 13-13. They won their 14th round. And we had anywhere between like $1,400 and like $3,300. We could not tie that match because ASUS would have more points and they'd advance over us. So we had to buy out at that point, and we somehow managed to win the next 3 rounds. Lenny and I had a crazy 2v4 in the last round, and Emily had the perfect strat calls in those last couple rounds. So we managed to pull through, and it was really, really exciting finish. Reason, we don't know as much about Reason as we do the other 2 teams in the playoff bracket, but they're on a hot streak right now. They've won, I think, 4 matches on the French qualifier day, and they were 2-1 yesterday. So they're a top team right now. I mean, they're the hottest team right now. That being said, we've studied at least some of their demos and VODs, and we feel comfortable with their play style compared to the other 2 teams. We really struggled with 3D Max. Bad Monkey is, they've won ESWC before. Granted, they changed their roster, but obviously they're champions, and so we're pretty confident with this matchup. That's not to say it's going to be easy by any means. I know one of their players, Abby, finished 3rd behind my team in 2012, and they have some really good players. So we're feeling good about that. We're feeling good that we have 3 maps now. Just like yesterday, it took us a while to warm up. So at least now we have some room to work with. We don't have to play just one map, and that decides it all. So we're pretty comfortable with some of our veto choices, and yeah, we're gonna go. We hope so. We hope so.
I think we do. I think it also something comes into play is that we got a lot of doubt coming here. Like, most people thought UB United would make it through and not us through the group. So when UB United got out and we made it through, I think it fired us. Like, we have that drive now that we can win. We're here. So we want to represent America.
It just gave us more confidence.
Yeah.
XP3 is an awesome coach. I could not ask for anyone better. Oh my God, he helps us out so much. He gives us that confidence boost, like always there helping us. I don't really know what else to say.
He's our water boy.
Water boy.
He feeds us and gives us water, and he takes care of us. He's
Make sure we look good.
Yes. He's the best coach we could ever ask for. And confidence is like the most important thing too.
The good thing about having him as a coach is that he is like the in-game leader for his team, and he's the main offer. So he really like works with me to help my team out. So he's a big part of our team right now to help us win. Hopefully, we will. Where'd the lights go? What the heck? Heather is the team mom. I'm so glad that she came with us. She has so much experience, and she really like calms our nerves. And with her having experience, I think it's the best advantage to our team because she knows the other teams better than us. All of us are coming in here blindsided besides her, so I'm so glad that we have Heather.
We wouldn't be Karma without her.
Yeah.
So.
Me? Oh my God. I'm not going to be
We
nice.
can both do it. I don't know.
Experience in Paris? Well, they're not the nicest people. They've been pretty mean to me.
Emily gets
the workers.
picked on,
Yeah, I get picked on. They pick on me. I don't know, like my bus ticket. My bus ticket wasn't working, and the lady like yelled at me, and I'm like, it's not my fault. I don't know why it's not working. And then she like said something in French and threw my ticket at me. Yeah, but it's a beautiful city. The street people are so nice. Like they talk to us and stuff. Just but it's good history, and I'm so glad we're here. It's our first time in Paris besides these two over here. So, yep.
And just this tournament. I mean, the production quality and the amount of teams, amount of quality teams. Like right now, we're setting up against Titan, which is pretty awesome. Yesterday, we sat across from Fnatic. Seeing Navi and Nip, and we got iBuyPower and Cloud9 here. It's just a really awesome experience of playing in the same venue as the best teams in the world. It's really exciting.
Yeah, I guess my experience was I went crazy when we went shopping the other day. I went on a huge shopping spree, but other than that, like actually being here in the convention and the tournament, it's walking in like it's such like an adrenaline rush. Like you walk in, like I just felt so confident. I walked in like a badass. I was just like, I can do anything. Like it felt so good just being able to walk in and just be walking in together as a team. And winning yesterday, that was like a big, like walking in today, same thing. Like it's just amazing. There's so many other people here that are like amazing players. Like we're fangirls of almost at least one person on every team. And so, seeing them, we're just like, oh my God, look, it's Pasha, or oh my God, it's NIP. Like we freak out. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy for us, but we're enjoying it a lot.
Same question? Okay. Yeah, our experience here, it's been pretty good. Kind of like what Linny said, walking in today, kind of felt like a badass because, we made it to semifinals. Like, everyone doubted us, but, like, we got out of groups. It's been good. The city's been very beautiful. I love it here. Yeah, we don't want to leave.
Mine has been a little crazier than theirs. I've had to go into a dentist in a country that I don't know, had to run in with a subway door that I just never want to see again. But my experience here, like being at this event, it's so surreal to me. Like just watching, like coming and watching the other girl teams and watching all these other players, it's such an experience that not a lot of people get, and we just have this opportunity, and it's amazing. And I got to meet my idol, NBK, and then just meeting, like how she said, we met Cloud9 and iBuyPower, and we're sitting across from Titan. It's amazing. This experience doesn't come often.
Shout out to our sponsors, of course. Zowie, they gave us all our gear, and we love our gear. And Gunners, we like their glasses. And shout out to our coach, David, XP3, you're amazing.
I want to give a shout out to Panos at GamersNet. Thank you for letting us boot camp there the week before the event, and basically everybody at GamersNet that's been very supportive. Also to Andu, I told you I'd give you a shout out because you Zeused me in a matchmake. And shout out to my friends and family back home in California, and thank you all for the support.
Shout out to my fiance, Sal Volcano Garoza. I'm sure some people know who he is. He's always been very supportive and helpful, and he's a great teacher, so I appreciate him. Also, shout out to my friends at Hold My Purse. It's the team I play with before I joined Karma, and they're a great group of girls, so shout out to them.
Shout out to my friends and family back home, and special shout out to Naren because he got me on Team Karma. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, so thank you.
Shout out to Iman, who helped me get here, helped me every step of the way, and shout out to my family, my grandparents, who allowed me to come.